I told him, I was like, hey, I like you. And he laughed in my face. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? I am Ashley. If you have not seen my channel already, I know there are women out there that are actually single on Valentine's Day, and it's a sad thing to see, but it happens. But some people are actually feeling kind of down because they're single on Valentine's Day. So I thought I would do a video to let you guys know 5 things that I think everyone should know when they're single and they're going out to mingle and get ready to meet new people. I learned this I don't know how long ago. Not too long ago. Right now I'm not even interested in dating anyone. I'm just kind of doing fine by myself. I've done so much trying to date and get this person here and there that I'm just fine. I thought it was so good to know that I would actually go on and pass it down to people. Not pass it down because I'm sure somebody, but pass it down like y'all my kids or something. I mean, you know. Anywho, basically being in a relationship is hard work. For anyone you think that it's not hard work, please, honey, it is like a clock in, never clock out job. Well, I hear some women say, oh, I'm waiting for a man to come find me or whatever, or a man say I'm waiting for a woman. I understand when women say, I'm waiting for a man to find me. I get that because you're like maybe more traditional. I'm more of a traditional girl myself. I'm not gonna chase a man. I get that. But you do still have to put in the work to let him know that you're interested. Now, something that lets him know that you are willing to go that extra mile to maybe get to know him a little better and see where things go. So women, if you know that you're interested in someone, let them know. If you know that you're not interested in someone, please let them know that too. I've actually been rejected before. I actually went up to a guy and I told him, I like whispered in his ear. This was in high school, so don't judge me. My approach was so awkward. I told him, I was like, hey, I like you. And he laughed in my face. He laughed in my face, and I don't blame him because that was weird. You don't do that. That was just so weird. God, I wasn't like heartbroken over it or anything, but it is hard out there. I understand that rejection is sometimes not so easy. 2 to 5 things I think you should know before you go out there and start really putting yourself out there and dating. I know right now you're alone and you may be thinking, you know what, I really need to do better and put myself out there more so that I can actually next Valentine's possibly have someone that I can spend it with, or you know, move forward and try to find someone that I am compatible for. So okay, so the first reason, number uno, the biggest reason people are single today is because they're not putting themselves in places with enough people that they like. For instance, if you are one of those people that go to work, get up early in the morning, go to work, and then you come back home and then that's it, and then you don't go anywhere on Saturday, and then you only have the time to get up and go somewhere on Sunday, you're the person I'm talking about. If you don't put yourself out there in areas where you're interested in people, or you're networking and doing some stuff with other people, like mixing in crowds and stuff, then you will not find the person that you like. So like if you're a person that's into wrestling, then get up and go to some wrestling matches or something. I think they're called wrestling matches, right? Yeah, get up and go to wrestling matches or something, maybe by yourself or with a group of girls or a group of guys, and then whomever is there, you have to interact with them. You don't just get up and go to these places and just like, oh, it's gonna happen. No, you actually have to interact with these people. So if you're introvert and someone even approaches you, you didn't approach them, someone approaches you, be ready to make conversation. You have to put yourself out there. Get comfortable being uncomfortable, if that makes sense. You know, get comfortable with making conversation and get out of your comfort zone. So yeah, put yourself out there so much more and actually interact with people, and that is the first thing you should know. Thing number 2 is you, for one, have to be ready to be in a relationship. You can cry all day, oh my god, I'm lonely, I'm so sick and tired of these men, I'm so sick and tired of these women, they ain't loyal, oh I'm tired of this, I'm tired of that, I'm laying up in the bed at night and I ain't got nobody to hold my hand, whatever. You could be crying and doing all of that or whatever, and then get ready to go date because you're bored or you're ready to have someone. But if you are not ready to be in a relationship, then out there dating just to date, then let that be known. Let someone know that, hey, I'm just out here trying to have fun. I'm just trying to smash and dash, you know what I'm saying? Little Netflix and chill or whatever. Let people know if you're not ready to be in a relationship. But if you are ready to be in a relationship, let them know that as well. Someone 5 years ago that did you wrong in a relationship and you're still hurt and bitter about that, then honey, you're not ready to be in a relationship. If you're running around and you are still checking people's cell phones all the time because you're not sure who they texting and you don't trust them and this, that, and because the woo-de-woo did this back in the day, he texted somebody back in the day and he was secretly married or something, or she was having sex with this other person back in the day and now you don't trust the woman you're with now, you're not ready to be in a relationship, period. Basically, get over your old baggage before you move forward to even try to date someone. Otherwise, then you're setting yourself up for failure from jump. Thing number 3. Trace, whatever. You do not need to settle for anybody. Completely be single before you settle for anything. It is your responsibility to set boundaries. So if someone is treating you a certain way that you are not approved of, or a guy you're talking to is talking to another woman at the same time and you're ready to settle down or something like that, or y'all been talking for 8 months to a year and he hasn't shown anything or any improvement about moving forward or someone, let it be known. It is your responsibility to voice your opinion and voice what you expect out of your relationship with that person. This has never happened to me, but if you are a plus size woman and he's calling you fat and he's doing all of this and saying stuff like you can't fit that, you don't need to be wearing that, you should be doing it here, you should be doing that. If he's saying all of that and it's hurting your feelings, speak up. Let him know. Read him like the newspaper he is. He has no business talking to you like that. And if he have a problem with changing his tone, then you change your man. Play on words, baby. Play on words. Anywho, don't settle for someone who doesn't want to go out and get a job, or don't settle for someone who doesn't have dreams and you're a person that wants to move up in life at a certain level, but they don't have as much ambition as you and they're not trying to do anything. Trust me, this is the beginning. If they're not trying to do anything now, it ain't gonna do nothing but get worse later. I'm just saying. Definitely put forth the effort in letting them know what your boundaries are. What are your cutoff points? What are your no's and your yeses? What are the things that you're like, your deal breakers? Let them know those things up front. Like disrespect is a deal breaker, or violence, or talking to another woman, not having a job. You know, what are your boundaries? 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4. Number 4 is also very, very, very important. Be sure to take the time to get to know the person you are talking to. If your intention is to possibly move forward or whatever. Me personally, I can't even do the next step without getting to know someone. So, hey, that's just me. Take the time to get to know the person and build an emotional intimacy with them instead of just a physical intimacy. Take the time to get to know their likes and their dislikes. What do they usually do in the morning? Or what are some of the routines that they like to do? Where are some of the places that they like to go? Listen to some of the past things that happened to them, things that happened when they grew up, you know, things that they learned from their mother and father, how the relationship is with their mother and father, what is their family like. Get to know these things and actually listen. You can actually hear them say that and not really retain the information that they're telling you, but really pay attention to what it is that they're saying and get to know that person. Become best friends with that person. If your goal is to be in a serious relationship with them, take the time to get to know them. Become their best friend. Be the rock that they need. You know, if they're someone that's more soft-spoken but everything about them you love, then be the person that will speak up for them, or you know, whatever. You get to know them in a way that you can compliment them. If you're trying to get to know someone and they ask you to move in or something like that and it's too soon, let them know. Take your time, you know, because you want to be right for that person, you know. And I know things don't always work out. You find out things later on and you move on. Yeah, that's fine. But I'm saying, like, don't move so fast that you put yourself in uncompromising situations, like having a baby with someone you can't even stand, or just moving in with someone that ends up being very verbal abusive or physically abusive, and that's just not something that you want in your life. And of course, if you would have took a little bit more time, maybe you would have saw flags and started to been able to act on those flags. Actually pay attention to those things. It's very important because you never know who you're letting into your personal space, and be very protective of who has access to you and has access to your time. It is okay to be very particular about who you let in your life, because you never know. You can let someone in your life, and like I said, they be very verbal or physically abusive to you, and it travels over to not only you, but it affects your family as well. And you don't want that kind of drama in your life. So you have to take the time to get to know the people that you are letting into your space. The fifth thing is, if you are still single right now, don't think that you are just doomed for death because you're single on Valentine's Day. See everybody running around, holding each other's hands, happy, skipping, swimming through the streets, running through flowers, everything just beautiful and just light, just oh yes, yes, I love you, honey, everything. I know you see all of that, but this isn't a day of doom for you. You can actually go out and do things with yourself or with other single friends or family members or something like that. If you're a girl and you're out there and you're single, you have other single girlfriends, grab a group of them. Y'all go and do something spectacular tonight. Don't feel alone. Don't put yourself in situations where you feel bad. If you know that you're going to feel bad today, if you're by yourself, you're one of those people that you know the kind of holiday it is, and you need to have someone to kind of feel, you know, very happy and jubilant. You need to have some interaction with people. Then get out and have some interaction with people. Don't be at home by yourself, honey, because we don't want you to be sad and unhappy on Valentine's Day. So if you know that you're very emotional, get out there and have dinner with your friends, or y'all come over here and have a sleepover or something. Have a little potluck and cook. And just because you're single doesn't mean that this day isn't going to be good for you. You can make this day good for you. Be sure to do something to make you happy. Not even just on Valentine's Day, on any day. Do something to make you happy and excited about that day. And in that moment, you're like, oh my God, I'm having the best time of my life. That's all I have, guys. I definitely thank you so much for watching this video. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I will be doing 2 videos a month, and you can hit the little notification bell thingy if you want to get some notifications when I load new videos. I will also, I think my next video is going to be a fashion video, a plus size fashion video, so look out for that. And I thank you again so much. Give this a thumbs up if you really like it, and you have a blessed evening. Time to go to bed, y'all. I'm tired. Bye.